Hi violins, this is lesson number 1 for March by J.S. Bach. This is a challenge to all of you violinists to play this song in third position if you can the whole time. You will notice that there are finger markings and that's something you really want to be paying attention to. So to start this song off in third position, here's one thing I want you to know. We're only gonna, for this lesson, go from measure 1 to measure 9. That is it. The only time, let me see here. There is a shift down to first position in measure 5 to just before measure 7. So I've bracketed it with my pencil, you see that? So that I know that I'm actually going down to first position there. Trying to think. You can challenge yourself and stay up if you'd like. Okay, so let's do this. Let's start at measure 1 and just practice the D to G, the 1 to 4. Do that for me 4 times in a row with an up bow. Up, down. Second time, go. Third time, go. Fourth time, go. Very good. So I'm aiming with my 4th finger and not worrying too much about the others. Now I want us to practice that very beginning and go to the first note in measure 2. So let me play it for you. So again, finger pattern is important. 1 to 2 to 3 are all whole steps and the G is a half. So here we go. First, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First 6 notes. I'll give you 3. 1, 2, go. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Good, let's do it again. Up, bow, go. Good. That's a great thing to practice over and over. We're going to stay up in this position, of course, and go to measure 3. Measure 3, you'll see a crescendo and a decrescendo. Listen to me play it. So I'm starting on that 4th finger on the A string, crossing over to play the note A, then B, C natural, D. So let me play that measure one more time for you. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Try it with me. 4th finger start. Ready? Measure 3, go. 4, 1, 2. Good. Do that again. Keep your 1st finger on the E string and do it with me again. Ready? Here we go. Good. Now let's add the next G. With that, keep your fingers down on the E string and cross only with the 4th finger. Okay? Because you got to go right back to that other note. Same spot. Ready? Here we go. Keep it down. 4, 2, 1. Yes, so keeping fingers down. Now let's go ahead. We're going to go to the measure, the place we stopped. Because what we have to do is we have to shift. We have to go from that 4th finger to B with our 2nd finger down to G natural. So B to G natural. Let's practice just that. It's going to go. Try it with me. Ready, go. 2, 2. Good, do it again. Ready, go. One more time. Ready, here we go. Okay, so Lots going on there. As we continue forward, let's go to that next measure. Again, we're taking just chunks. We're isolating things. You know what? Let's start at the beginning and go to that point. Let's see how we do. Up bow start. Find that note. I'll give you 3 beats. 1, 2, 3. 2. Keep it down. Shift. All right, so that's kind of the first half of what we need to learn today. Now let's keep going forward. If you need to, stop and practice that. Don't just forget about it, but stop, practice, and then come back. All right, so now we're on measure 4, 5, 6, and we're in first position, and there's a tie. That tie means you have to count 3 things. So it goes 1, 2, and 3. And so counting is critical here. Let's practice this measure. 1 and 2. Let's do it, violins. 2 and 3. Okay, you got it? Now we're gonna move on. When we're playing that open E, the last note we just played, that's an opportunity for us to shift. So watch me work. 2 and 3, shift. Did you see that, how sneaky I was? I make that shift during the open string because my fingers don't have to do anything. It's a very common way to shift. Let's start back on that 4th finger and try and get the shift in. 1 and 2, ready, here we go. 2 and 3, shift 1. Let's do it again. Ready, go. E string, A string, 1. Good. Okay, stop and practice if you need to. Moving to this measure where we ended. Dotted quarter notes get a beat and a half. You have to think 3 things. 1 and 2 for the first one in this measure, and 3 and 4 for the second one. Should sound like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Do it with me. Notice there's a slur. It says measure 7. 1 and 2 and ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. One more time, let's go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Finally, the last isolation we need to do is where we ended. Measure 8 to measure 9, where there's this arpeggio. So we stay up in 3rd position, and we use our open string. And we're using our 1, 3, 1, 4. So that's the arpeggio. Let's try it together, starting on an up bow in 3rd position on measure 8. 1 and 2, and let's ready, go now. Isn't that cool? Let's do it again. Love arpeggios. Ready and go. 1, open, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4. A lot of stuff is going on here, violins, and I love this challenge for you to do all 3rd position except for that little vignette of a moment. Let's start from the beginning and get to the point we just practiced, and if you need to stop and do it on your own, that's what this is all about. This is only the lesson. You have to do the practice so you can learn from the lesson, but let's try it together. Here we go. You can feel the beat. Set your bow for an up bow. 1, 2, go. Shift. lesson 1 in the books, but practice, please. We'll see you in the next one.